What you're looking at is a little animation done by my friend Chris Georginas of a bee landing on the word super busy. And I'm looking at that thinking, I bet you I can do this in Animate. And it can be done. And if you are a Flash user, the skills you have in Flash can be easily transferred to Animate. So let's take a look at how all that came together. So essentially what I've got here is a bee, and you can see that the bee is just sitting there. And it's basically a tracing of the bee that Chris used, but I made my own wings. And how you make all this come together is through the use of symbols in Animate. Now, the bee right now is a symbol. You can see there's the bee. So if I double-click the bee and just sort of zoom out a little bit here, you can see that I've got the playback set in such a way that the wing symbol, as you can see, the wing symbol plays and then stops. And I can set these up randomly. Now, this is all done using the playback command right here. And all you have to do is just put the playhead somewhere, and with a symbol, which is the wings, I can say play, play from, reverse. So you can even say stop, no big deal. Now the wings were real simple. There they are. And you can see that really it's nothing more than a rotate and a blur filter. And the rotate is not that big. I just basically, with the top wing, which is this wing right here, all I did was started at 0, rotated at 7 degrees, and then came back to 0. And as it rotates, you can see that the blur comes up to about 4 or 5 and then back down to 0. Now with the other wing, I kind of went a slightly different direction. I went -3, -7 to -8, and then back up to 0 on the rotate. And the reason for that is because I needed it to rotate in a counterclockwise direction, whereas this one I wanted to go in a clockwise direction. Also, it's just a little bit of a flick, so it does not have to move all that far. And as it moves, the blur tends to give the impression of the bee wings fluttering. So I created this very simply by drawing this up in Illustrator, the bee body as a SVG graphic. Then I created the wings inside of Illustrator, output them as individual SVG graphics, assembled the bee in Animate by bringing the body on, converting it to a symbol, adding the wings, and converting those two to a symbol. And you can take multiple objects and make them all one symbol just by holding down the Shift key and selecting each one, and then right-clicking, and you can say convert to symbol, and away we go. So how does all this look on the in the browser? Well, let's take a look. Notice I got a little bit of motion here, so we'll just command return. Here comes the browser, and you can see there are the wings beating away. So there you go. There's using nested symbols inside of Animate. Not that hard to do. The secret to controlling symbol playback is right here with the playback properties. So you can play a symbol. You can play it from a point in a symbol. You can even reverse it if you want. And you can stop or even stop out. So you can control how playback in a symbol occurs by using the playback command. Then I just simply created the symbol with the bee, put the wings in the symbol, and away we go.